Welcome to our What is Coaching call. It is November 19th. My name is Shalene McLeod, for those of you that don't know me, and I have a sidekick tonight. I point this way because she's this way on my screen. I have no idea where she is for you guys, but Tara is here. I call her Shorty, and the two of us are going to really just share a little bit about our story. We're both coaches. We're going to share what is coaching. We are going to talk about some of the myths maybe that you have about what coaching actually is. We're going to talk about ways that you actually earn in this business and a whole lot of other stuff. So I hope you guys are ready for this. We're going to keep it to 30 minutes for you. And I am so excited. I'm going to kick things off kind of with my own story. I have been a coach now for about 2.5 years. By the way, if you haven't poured yourself a glass of wine, please go pour yourself a glass of wine or something. Enjoy. I've been a coach for about 2.5 years, and it has literally been the wildest ride. I really started my own journey personally. I started with me. I actually kind of stumbled upon coaching. It wasn't something that I was seeking in any way, shape, or form, but I feel like I was open to something changing in my life. I knew I needed changes, and I was a mom of three, was sitting at home. I was pretty lonely at home. I didn't have a ton of friends. I was just in my 30s, and I really just found myself in this place of wanting a change, but it was starting with my body. I was really unhappy with where I was at after having three kids. I honestly was pregnant and breastfeeding for 6 years. Like it was one and then the other for 6 years. And when I think about that and I talk about it now, I'm like, wow, that is insane. And no wonder I was feeling like, where did my body go? I mean, I had given my body to children for 6 years, and I kind of lost myself in that process. And don't get me wrong, I love my children, but I didn't know what to do with myself after having kids. I was kind of like, I don't like what I'm seeing. Like, I don't like where I'm at. I was lacking energy. I didn't want to go and participate in anything. I didn't have friends because I didn't want to go out anywhere because I was ashamed of how I looked. And that's kind of this cycle I was stuck in. And I was complaining about all these different areas of my life, yet I wasn't doing anything to actually make a change and to actually see the change happening in my life. So for me, it really started with my own personal journey. And I was kicking things off with 21 Day Fix. I started with 21 Day Fix. I quit on it, and then I went right into Country Heat, which are both Beachbody programs. I saw this couple working out online, and I thought, what are they doing? And how are they doing that from the comfort of their own home? Like, I don't even understand this right now. But all I do know is that if I can get fit and feel better about myself at home and not have to take three kids to the gym, like sign me up yesterday. I need this in my life. So I ended up diving right in on my own journey. It was a part of a challenge group. I really wasn't a great challenger. I didn't participate in my coach's group. And it was kind of a pivotal moment for me when my husband suffered a concussion at work. And when he suffered a concussion at work, he was down and out. He was off of work for almost 2 years, and he had lost all independence. And it was at this time I was still trying to find myself. I was still trying to like figure this thing out with my body and confidence issues and all of the things. And it was in that moment that he needed so much support and so much help to get out of a really, really deep depression that he fell into. He actually, he found himself suicidal at one point. And for us, it was just a really, really dark season for our family. And the only thing that we really had to look forward to, we couldn't even get out of the house. I mean, I couldn't drive with him because it just made him sick. It made him dizzy. It brought on symptoms. And so we poured into our health and wellness. It was then that we started cooking together. It was then that we started working out together with whatever he could do on that day. And every single day was different. Some days it was 5 minutes that he could work out, other days it was half an hour, and it was great. But we knew for at least that amount of time, he was going to feel good and he was going to have some energy and he wasn't going to be depressed, because we all know that exercise is everything for our mental health, right? And so I really realized in that moment how much this was more than just about body confidence. This became about more than just me on my journey. It became about helping somebody else. And it was then that I really figured out that I loved being able to help him feel better about himself. And I saw my coach doing the same thing for me and doing the same thing for hundreds of other women that were in what we call a challenge group. And when you become a coach, you run a group, an online group. I'm sure a lot of you are probably in a group. Some of you are invited to this call, and you haven't been a part of one of these groups before. Let me tell you, they are absolutely game changing. They are a life changer. And I saw the impact that was happening, and she reached out to me and she said, you know, Shalene, I really think you'd make a great coach. And I'm like, I'm a terrible challenger in your challenge group. Why would I be a good coach? Like, no, I don't think so. And I said no for 8 months. And it was at that time, she just caught me on the right day at the right time. And I was looking for a change in my career. I was looking for more. We were in the darkest season of our life. I was the busiest I could possibly be. And I decided that I needed to be home more with my family. I needed an opportunity that was going to bring me home to my babies, that was going to keep me home so I didn't have to travel across Canada anymore. Because traveling with a husband who can barely take care of himself, let alone our 3 kids, was so insanely stressful. And I didn't want to be in that career anymore. I just didn't want to be there anymore. I came from an event planning background, and I just honestly was like, I need a change for our family. And this was an opportunity that was kind of presented at like the perfect time. And let me tell you, the universe has a weird way of bringing stuff into your life, of bringing humans into your life at the very exact moment that you actually need them. And it was then that I decided, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna try. Like, I was one of those coaches where I was like, I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna see if this actually works out. I'm gonna see if I like this whole running a group online for other people, to see if I could help them make a change in their life. It was very quickly after I became a coach that I discovered the impact that what I thought were silly at home workouts at the time, I discovered the massive impact that it started having on women's mental health, on marriages, because women were actually feeling good about themselves and wanting to show up in their marriage, about building friendships. I was building a group of people that we all started to become friends. And I was like, this is crazy. I've never made this many friends in like the past 10 years as I have in like 3 months. And it literally just started to light this fire within me. My soul felt like reignited with like purpose and passion. And I was so unexpected, so insanely unexpected. And then as I'm building a challenge group and everything else, I started building a team of coaches. And it started much like this, although it was a much smaller call than this. There's way more faces on this call. But it started with 1 or 2 coaches that decided to join our team. And then it turned into 3 or 4. And then it turned into 10 to 20. And now we're over 100 coaches on our team, and over 100 incredible human beings that literally are just looking to help other people live and serve their best life. And it feels so good to be working with a company that has the most incredible values. It feels so good to be able to know that we are making impact and change in the world. And I never felt that before. I came from an entrepreneur background. I came from trying to start businesses in the past that failed, 8 businesses in the past that failed. Not proud of it, but it is what it is. And I literally doubted myself. I thought, this is a scam. I thought, I can't do this again. I've tried this before. You know, I played the story over and over and over again in my head that it wasn't going to be possible for us. And it was less than 9 months into starting coaching that I actually quit my corporate career. And I now am able to stay at home with my family, and I'm able to coach full time. And that literally was the goal from day one. And we were able to achieve that. And now I get to turn around and help other women do the same thing. Jared and I get to turn around and help other couples do the same thing. We have men and women on this team who literally just are some of my very best friends. And that is a really, really cool feeling, just to know that you're able to, one, help your own family, but two, be able to turn around and help other families and inspire other families to both live, a life with time and financial freedom one day, but also to know that we're putting ourselves first. And that's your job as a coach. It's to put you first. And then you go and you help other people and you inspire other people to live their healthiest lives through running online groups with incredible fitness and incredible nutrition programs that are already created for you. You don't have to create anything. These are literally, it's a platform that is like handed to you to be like, here you go. But before we get into like all the nitty gritty, I want to turn it over to Shorty and she can share a little bit about her experience becoming a coach.
Hey guys. Oh my goodness. Look at all these faces. I love it. Okay. So much like Shalene, I kind of happened into coaching. I actually signed up for these programs by myself. We met a family when we were on vacation. My son befriended their kids and she said, we were just in the pool the one day and she said, when we could travel, and she said, you should do these workout programs. They're great. And I said, no, thank you. I hate working out. Not my thing. And she went, no, but they're really good. You can do them from home. And I'm like, yes, I know that's great, but I don't work out. Nope, I'm good. And that was it. And then I got home. I was 38 at the time. I'm 41 now. And then I got home and the one day I was kind of like half running up my stairs and I got to the top of the stairs and I could barely breathe. And I thought, oh my goodness, this is not good. I have 2 kids who are young and I can't breathe running up the stairs. Like, this is not good. My dad has health issues. My mom grew up with an eating disorder. Like, this is not good. I need to do something. So I messaged this woman because we exchanged information. I said, what was that program again? And she told me. I went online. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to stick with this. So like, I'll just get like the cheapest of the options. And that's what I did. Like Shalene, I started with 21 Day Fix. I did, however, finish it. I loved it. I am a full-time lawyer. I have 2 kids. My husband's self-employed. He had 3 jobs, 3 businesses, not just jobs, 3 businesses at the time. There was no way I could get to the gym. Wasn't happening. And this was a way that I could fit these workouts in at home. So I didn't have to try and fit my life into a schedule that just didn't work for me. And the workouts were quick, which was good for me. I had a love-hate relationship with cardio, but it's grown on me. But it was working for me. And I didn't like people watching me anyway. Like, I hated going to the gym. First of all, I'm a germaphobe. All the other coaches on this team will know that, but I'm total germaphobe. And just didn't like people watching me at the gym. So being at home, yes, check. Short workouts, yes, check. Get through 6 months. Puke is not fun, Trish. Get through 6 months. And at this point now, I've gained confidence enough that I can now bring my workouts on my phone, because I can stream them, to the gym at my trailer. And I'm in the gym one day and this couple are there. Now, I don't know what coaching is because I signed up on my own. I got assigned to some coach, didn't know, wasn't part of a group, had no idea. And I go to the gym and there's a couple there and there's other people in the gym. Now I'm working out in front of people. I've got my phone, it's on the floor, I'm working out. Partway through my workout, this couple comes over and they're like, oh, we've done that program before. It's really cool. Which, this is the one we're doing. And I'm like, who are you? Why are you talking to me? This is why I don't do this at the gym. Leave me alone. They stayed. And afterwards they said to me, well, the one went home with her daughter because her daughter wasn't feeling well. And then the other one stayed and he said, who's your coach? And I went, I don't know what you're talking about. What's a coach? And he said, you're doing these programs without a coach. I said, well, you push play. Like, well, I don't know, what's the big deal? And he said, well, do you want to have a coach? And I said, well, I don't, if it'll help you, sure. What do I do? So we filled out some paperwork. Anyway, that couple was Jer and Shalene. I had never met them before in my life. We had trailers in the same trailer park for 5 years, had never met each other. And in this moment, we were in the right place at the right time. So they throw me in their group and I was like, well, this is kind of cool. Like, there's a whole bunch of you just kind of doing these workouts together. That's kind of cool. And I was not a very good challenger. I don't even think I posted once. But 3 weeks after I signed up with Jer and Shalene, they said, you should coach. And I went, no way. There's no way I have time for coaching. Like the whole 9 yards. Nope. I have a lawyer, 2 kids, husband, like no way, can't, it's not happening. And they said, well, there's this call, much like this one, you should jump on it. And I was like, yeah, no, except for here's the thing, it kept popping in my head. And so I jumped on the call and then I went lawyer on Jer and asked him 1,000,001 questions because I was, nope, this is a scam. Nope, you have to have this minimum quota. Nope, you have to, like, I literally, like, it was email after email, and they were probably thinking, like, who is this woman? Did we make a mistake? Because she won't leave us alone. But I was skeptical because I grew up in an environment where you got a job as a doctor or a lawyer or a business person. MLMs were scammy. They're all pyramid schemes. Like, this was the environment I grew up in. So this is all I knew. So I was very skeptical going in. Finally, my husband said, you just need to do this because I'm sick of hearing you talk about it. Can you just do it? So I was like, okay, fine. So I helped my mom out, who has unhealthy habits already. She was anorexic and bulimic growing up. So I thought, okay, this could help her. It's helping me, these nutrition plans, right? Like, this will help her. I signed up 2 of my coworkers, and we had our own little group, and we just did our workouts together, and it was great. Then the people I was signing up started to tell me how good they felt. Because I already know that I felt good. I already knew how these things helped me, but they started telling me how good they felt. Well, that feels damn good. Like, I felt like $1,000,000. Like, now I'm helping these people. So I slowly started to add more people into my little group. Had never considered that it could actually be a business. It was just kind of something I did. And I fit it in to the time that I had, because I stopped doing things that I didn't enjoy, because this actually started to make me feel so good that it's all I wanted to do. I'm like, I really don't want to go to work today. Like, I really just want to just talk to these people all day long. In the meantime, Jared and Shalene are building their group, and they're adding more coaches in. And I'm starting to see a completely different side to the community and what that looks like. And my friendship with Jared and Shalene grew, and my friendship with the other coaches that were being brought onto the team grew. And as that started to happen, that's where the shift in me came. There was never a moment in time that I thought, well, I'm going to quit my full-time job, until I really started to see the benefit that this business was having on me mentally, on my relationships, on my children. Because my kids, like my daughter's confidence was soaring. My son was having less behavioral problems at school. And there were so many trickle down effects that I had no idea were even a possibility. Like, it was so off my radar. And I think that's the beauty of this, is that it just sort of happens and you don't even realize it. At least that's how it happened for me. And these people in this community, like, forget the business side of things, forget about the fact that I am well on my way to quitting my job as a lawyer. Income disclaimer, because I'm the lawyer in the group. I work damn hard at my business, but I'm well on my way to quitting that job. And I've been a coach for 2 years, well, 2.5 years. And I've been a lawyer for 15, and I'm already like partway there. And it's such an incredible feeling to know that I can do it at home, that when my kids need me, my daughter was sick this week, I was home. I could be home and I could be with her. And that is incredible. Such an incredible feeling. And just knowing that what I'm doing every day is having such a massive impact on the people around me is the most incredible feeling. I can't even put it into words. And then when your community that you've surrounded yourself with, the community of these coaches, I mean, my challenge group is incredible, but the community of coaches that I've become a part of have literally gotten me through the worst year of my life. The worst year. And that, I can tell you, is worth its weight in gold. I would do this business to make no money, just to have the community that I have, that I didn't even know I needed in my life until I actually had it. I thought I was fine. I was the loner. Like, I didn't need people. I was like independent. I don't need these people. I can do this on my own. But when you don't realize what you're missing and then you have it, it's like, oh my God, the light bulbs go off. So all of the skepticism that I had, everything that I said before I even started, it was so incredibly wrong. The things that other people make you believe that keep you away from doing things that can actually have such a massive impact on your life, you just have to let that go. I've learned that so much now, and I am so much more open to every opportunity that gets put before me, because you really have to kind of figure it out on your own and then really enjoy the beauty of what's happening around you as it's happening. So that's kind of my story.
And I love that. And I'm like, it brings me to tears, you guys. And like, when we say we've built connection on this team, like, we really have built connection. And, Jer and I, we named our team Fam Jam. And we named it Fam Jam for a reason, because we wanted this community to feel like a family. And we wanted to choose our family. And the people who invited you to this call believe in the name Fam Jam so much. And they also have their own team names and they're building their own legacies. But in that, we've created this family culture that they want you to be a part of. The person who sent you the link to this call wants you to be a part of the family. They see something in you that you might not even see yet. Like, you might not even believe or be like, I don't even know why I'm listening to this right now, because I know there's no way I can do this. Trust me, we all have doubts. We all have fears. We're all waiting for the perfect time. We're all waiting for it to just be ready. Like, we're like, no, I'm not quite ready yet. Like, ready's a lie. It is a lie. We are trying to make everything align and everything go perfectly, but life will always happen for you. And when life is happening, other priorities take precedence. Other people's priority will take precedence over your own priorities if you don't decide that maybe now is your chance, that maybe now this is the right time. This is your opportunity. This is the universe and the stars kind of aligning to be like, okay, maybe I need to be a little bit more open here, because I know that's where I was. I had to be a little bit more open. And so let's dive into a little bit more of the nitty gritty, because Sherry and I could talk all night long about the feels and all the feels. And like, it really is for us, it is about the feeling that this brings and the impact and the legacy that we're leaving behind with the business, which feels really, really cool. And I think just as women, like, I think probably everyone on this call, you enjoy serving others. Like, you like helping other people. And it's probably why you were invited here. We have a lot of teachers on our team. We have a lot of nurses on our team. I mean, first responders like crazy. My husband's a police officer. Shorty is a lawyer. Like, we have people who are serving and in these roles that are serving other people. And it kind of is why coaching feels so good, because you know you're living in your purpose. And when you live in your purpose, you know you're leaving an impact. And that feels so, so good. But let's get into the nitty gritty of like what it actually looks like. How do you earn money? How do you sign up? What does that look like? I know you guys have those very important questions that we need to answer. So I'm going to share my screen. And can you guys see that okay? Can someone just give me a thumbs up there? Yeah, perfect. Okay. So how do what does coaching look like? Well, I mean, some of you might even be signed up as a coach and not actively be running a business right now, because you're just getting a discount. So first and foremost, yes, sweetheart. Okay, go ask daddy, okay? You can mom while work too, which is great. First and foremost, you are saving as a coach. It's really cool because you get a discount on products that you're already using. Like we both said, you're putting you first, and you're putting you first with workouts and with incredibly clean supplements and a really great nutrition program. And so you can purchase as a coach or a customer a challenge pack to get started, which is $186. It is on sale this month, which is really cool. These are Canadian prices for those of you who are not Canadian. This is Canadian pricing. And you basically can get started at the same level. But month 2, if you want to reorder any product as a coach, you're actually saving about $21, again, Canadian, on your overall cost. And you have the opportunity to build a business while saving money on products that are going to help you reach your health and wellness goals. So it's really cool to be able to save and also have that opportunity, if you're working hard, to be able to build a really cool business that is actually earning you income over the course of the year, even if you were just a discount coach. And that is all. You just wanted to sign up as a coach just to get the discount. You didn't even want to build a business. If you are ordering Shakeology every single month, you're actually saving over $230 over the course of the year. So all in all, I mean, it's in your best interest anyways, just to sign up as a discount coach so that you can get the perks of the 25% discount, not just on Shakeology, but on all the other purchases. I mean, I have to say we're all addicted to pre-workout. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, that's basically it. Becoming a coach is really great because you do get that discount. I'll pass it over to Shorty.
Okay, so guys, you have the option when you enroll, and it's actually good that I'm doing this slide because I told you when I signed up, like I got the cheapest of the cheapest of the cheap because I was like, there's no way I'm sticking with this. And I actually ended up spending more money. But when you enroll somebody, they have the option of enrolling just with a 1-year membership, which will just give you access to the workouts and the basic nutrition plan. None of the other stuff. So none of the supplements, the Shakeology, any of that. That's $120 Canadian. It's $99 American. But when you enroll somebody just with that basic membership, because some people will be skeptical and won't want the products, you still earn a $40 commission on that. So you'll still get 40 bucks. If somebody decides they want to go all in with their journey and they enroll like you did and they purchase a challenge pack to enroll and get the benefit of the savings on the Shakeology, for example, you get a $50 commission from that. Okay. So that's just for their first enrollment. So you get, I got my mom to sign up with me, and then I got my coworkers who had been watching me now for 6 months. So in my first month, I enrolled with actually 4 challenge packs, guys. So in my first month as a coach, if you add that up, I make $200 just to say, hey, come join me and do these really cool workouts, right? It took me 2 minutes. Like, it did not take me very long at all. So you can earn that way. If the person who signed up with the package stays using their shakes every month, you earn commission on that as well. So Shalene's going to get into that in a minute, but you will earn commission on that. So every time somebody decides they want to try the pre or post workout or the beach bars, which are really good for that, like, I'm not going to grab a bag of chips, I'm going to grab a beach bar instead. You earn commission on all of that stuff, you guys. So it's just a matter of, you're offering people an opportunity to be healthy. And in doing that, the company says, good job, we're going to give you a commission.
And I love that too. I mean, when you break it down with 4 challenge packs, $200 commission for that month, you've already made back your investment. Your investment was $186 into your own health and wellness and to start a business, and you just earned all that money back. So, in the grand scheme of things, it is very viable to earn that money back your first month coaching. Here's a little bit more about how we're earning income over the course of time. And this is just a chart to really show you guys, month one, much like Shorty said, if you are helping, this is an example of helping 5 people, 3 people with a challenge pack, which is getting the product, 2 people with just the workouts for the year, you're looking at $230 in commission. Month two, Shorty said you make a commission off the Shakeology again, right? So the second month of Shakeology, plus you help 5 more people. Now you're looking at over $300 in commission. Month three, month four, month five, month six, you're looking at helping 5 people a month. That's the goal. We're not looking for like massive numbers. I think that is a common misconception that you need to get in really, really early, that you need to help hundreds and hundreds of people. You really just need to start small. And helping 5 people a month for 6 months can lead up to 30 customers and almost $3,000 in commission. Now, again, we'll insert income disclaimer. These are actual numbers that you can earn, but it is going to take some hard work and effort on your part to be able to put yourself out there and actually ask people to come join your challenge group. But this is the potential. Like, these are your potential earnings to help 5 people every single month. Shorty, I'll pass it back to you.
Sure. Yeah, I think that, and it's not even like, it's just asking people and telling them, look, come and get healthy with me. Like, that's the beauty in this, is that you're not asking somebody to buy something that's going to sit in their closet. Nothing against that, because I have lots of stuff sitting in my closet right now, but you're asking people to work on their health. And that's, I think, the beauty of it. And I think that's why it sat so well with me, is that I didn't feel like I was selling anything to anybody, because I was just offering them an opportunity to get healthy like I did. So that was the great part about it. In addition to earning the commission that you just saw, when you decide that you want to run this as a business, and you start to want to help other people run the same business as you do because they are seeing their own success. Maybe they're referring people to you and you're like, hey, don't refer them to me. Why don't you do this? Like, you're already talking about it, which is what happened to me. When you start to build your own business, you have the ability to earn residual income that's going to compound without you even having to do anything. So you're going to build this team. They're going to start helping their friends and family. And the company is going to say, not your people that you've signed up, nothing comes from them. You're not pulling money out of their pocket. The company says, you're doing a really good job. We're going to give you these bonuses. So you get bonuses as you build your business, right? I don't get that in my job right now. I'm capped. My boss won't give me any more raises. Like, I'm done. So the beauty in this business is that you continue to earn these bonuses and get rewarded for your hard work and for helping other people earn a bit or build a business like you are. You get recognized for that, which is what I was missing at my full-time job. Not that I need to have money to, reward my hard work, but it's kind of nice to have that. And the people that you help build a business will have that opportunity as well. So the more you kind of grow your team of coaches and help them build their businesses, they're going to get rewarded. You're going to get rewarded. You're going to work as a team together so that everyone is maximizing their potential.
Yeah, so you see there's two ways that you're earning, right? We had the retail side that we were talking about, the commission on everything. And now these are the bonuses. So there's two ways that you get paid. You are getting a paycheck every single week. It is weekly payouts. And that for me was really something that just drove for me, because I was like, at the time, I was like, I am in this and I'm ready to work and I'm ready to go hard. And the fact that I had two different streams to earn, the commission side of things, my time's going to max out. At some point, I can only do so much. There's only so many hours in the day. And then there's this other side of bonuses where my team is duplicating my efforts. And now I'm starting to see the residual income because we're all working together as a team and helping each other really earn at the end of the day. So it's a really, really cool model. Lastly, I really just want to hit home with you guys that it's so important to continue to ask the questions and to continue the conversation from this evening with the person that invited you to this call. Let them know where you're at. Ask those other questions. If we didn't hit on something today, we have a Facebook group that we can add you into so that you can answer even more questions. We can go into more detail. Do your research with us. Like, dig in, lawyer us up, do what Shorty did. Like, ask all the questions and allow us to be able to give you the information so that you can make an informed decision on whether or not this is right for you. At the end of the day, you're investing in your own health. And when you're investing in your own health, you really have nothing to lose. You can become a coach and start your coach business. And we encourage you to get started by Sunday so that we can help you get you trained next week, because we have one of the biggest program launches that are coming up in December. This honestly is the best time of year to get started. I'm just going to stop the share for a second, because let's face it, we're moving into a season where health and wellness is top priority for millions of people this time of year. And we also have a really cool launch that is coming up with a brand new workout program that I promise you is going to light a fire underneath you. It lights a fire under us. You are joining a team that is active, and it makes a difference when you're joining a team that is really, really excited about what's to come. And we have a vision and we have goals, and we want to help you change your story. And we want to hear you, share your story with the world, because your voice matters and you matter. But at the end of the day, coaching really is about investing in your own health. If anything, it's going to hold you more accountable to your own journey. And you honestly have nothing to lose, because if you try it and you go, you know what, this isn't really for me, you can still be a really great challenger. You can still participate in your coach's group. Like, there's no risk for you to start with the business, because at the end of the day, you fall back on your own health and wellness journey. But I know that the reward is there if you're willing to show up and get a little bit uncomfortable, because I know that you're going to be a little bit uncomfortable at first. Just like anything that we start in life, there's always this learning curve. There's a part where we feel like, what did I get myself into? What's going on? But that's what we're here for. So I really encourage you guys to really reach out to the person that invited you to this call. Ask any other questions that you have. Ask them to add you to the Facebook group that has a ton more information that we can't even possibly go over in a 30-minute call. But I really want to respect your time. So we're going to wrap this up here. I think we are good. Yeah, no questions in the chat there. We're going to wrap this up, but we just want to say thank you guys so much for joining this. And we're really looking forward to seeing so many new faces on the team and being able to mentor you guys to the next level in your business. So thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. And again, just reach out to your coach, let them know where you're at. Bye guys.